Well, what was I was running the water plant. I went out and started the water plant, and there was some bass in the creek, and there was a kind of a dam behind the water plant there. There's always some bass stayed in there. I thought, well, it was pretty cold. It was cold, and I went out there and stood out there and caught one. And I was fishing with it, and all at once I stepped on that wall that had ice on it, you know. And I fell off.
How high was it?
Oh, it was
Well,
high,
it was
my
ever
head,
so
about
high.
7 or 8 feet, I expect. And I hit down there. As I happened to hit, though, I hit right in the water, and there was a rock all down about that far. I hit it a little bit to my hip. I thought, oh, I broke my hip. Felt like I had broke my hip down that cold. All the water was cold as ice, you know.
It's not real deep, that's for sure.
No, it wasn't very deep. It was only about
It's only a
2
couple of
foot
feet.
Anyway,
He hit a big rock.
my hat flew off, and my pole flew out of my hand. Well, I got up out of there. I thought it broke my hip first. Couldn't hardly walk. Got up and my pole was floating out there, and my hat was floating. I got out and got my hat and grabbed the pole. Still had the fish on. So I got the fish out and got him out of there, and then I had to go back to the house and put dry clothes on. Of course, my clothes as wet as they could be, you know. And it must have been around, oh, maybe 18, 20, the thermometer standing, something like that.
Now that is a true fisherman. What would he do for a fish? Fall off a wall, retrieve his pole, and he got it.
He fell off.
Yeah, I got the fish.
Don't put this on
Big
tape.
bass.
When I went to change his clothes, his hip was as black as a pot where it hit the wall.
Then the other
really?
time,
It's a wonder he didn't.
It is a wonder.
How old were you
Oh, he was so lucky.
I was
I'm telling you.
He was a youngin'.
45, I expect.
Oh.
No, I was a little older than that. I must have been 50.
He
something
told
like 50.
me. He said,
Anyway, I went out there one morning, and I didn't know there was a bit of ice. There wasn't no ice on the sidewalk. I just walked out on that wall. It was you remember where the wall run down this way from the
Yeah.
water plant, and then it took off.
Yeah.
Down there. It had a railroad rail in the middle of it, down through there. Well, I stepped on that, and off of that I went, and I hit that other wall down there, and I bounced off of that, hit down. There was a big sewer pipeline run through another wall for the creek come down through there. And I fell down on that and bounced off of it, hit the rocks. And I had a few bruises, but never got hurt.
Grandpa, have you ever broken any bones?
No bones.
no, it didn't break a
Only
bone.
time I've ever got a bone broke is right
What's that?
there up in the motel up at Anderson, South Carolina.
In 1994, right?
That's right.
You had to wait till you were 94 to break a bone.
That's right. First bone there, I broke that
What a hardy man.
arm right there.
Hmm.
We were going up. We were going back up to West Virginia, and she has a sister who lives in Bluefield, West Virginia. We were going that. We'd got up to Anderson, and the next day we'd have been into her house by 2 or 3 o'clock. Look at here, somebody coming in.
Okay.
That's April. Anyway, I fell off that thing. I never got. I had to cripple around for a day or two because I was.
Oh, I can't imagine how bad that bruise
I
was.
never broke a bone.
Amazing.
I did go up there. Went up there, you know, we was going to go up, and fell back. I thought I'd just lay down on the bed and watch television. She was sitting over on another bed. There was 2 beds in the room. And I turned around right fast and I fell to the floor and broke that arm.
Here he is. He's fallen off of walls, climbed mountains, gone caving in sinkholes, and he's sleeping in a bed in South Carolina. Falls off and breaks a bone.
Yeah, fell to the floor.
Took 94 years to get that man to break.
And funny, he told the
You're not doing nothing.
lady that was running the
It's
place
boring,
back
isn't
up
it?
there,
Yeah.
said, go to sue this.
How'd you like
This
your hair
hotel.
doing? Doing
What
pretty
for?
good?
He just laughed about it. We just, she looked funny, like he thought, I admitted, you
Looked kind
know.
of funny while it was wet, but the bride was
That
pretty.
scared her,
wasn't
I
it?
think.
Now, what kind of work did you do in your
What
life?
mine looks like.
Well, I put in 29 years of my life on the water plant.
It's all
Oh,
fessed
okay.
up, isn't it?
A water treatment
Hey,
plant?
April.
Yeah, right.
Right.
I like your hair.
Yeah, I worked.
Come on,
4
you're in the
years.
camera. You might as well look nice.
Sit up, little girl.
Town had about 1,700 population there, I reckon.
Sing us a song.
Some small town.
This is April.
And
Do Jingle Bells or
we-
something.
I forget just how many thousand gallons of water we pump a day. Yeah, around somewhere in the million that we pump a day.
I bet that was a fun job, huh?
Well, I started out, I didn't know much about it, and I had to learn it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I had nobody to learn me. I would go to, I went down to the next town down the river there, another town. Stayed with one operator one day. Then an engineer out of the health department come from Charleston up. And he stayed with me 2 or 3 days. It was during the war, Second World War, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And they couldn't get nobody to run the water plant. He came up and he said, well, he said, wasn't it so hard to get somebody, we would have, town council come up there one day. And I said, I believe you're gonna have to get somebody else to run it. I said, I don't believe I can take it. He said, you're doing all right, aren't you? I said,
Did you
well,
go
I might be
help
doing
your
all
dad
right.
the
I
other
don't know. I
day?
don't think I'm doing
Yeah.
very well."
He wanted you to
Says
fix
you
him
shouldn't
up
have
some
done so much.
dishes,
Stay
didn't
with
he?
it. I did.
What did
Stay
you
with
do?
it.
Pack them in a
Come to
box?
quit and go
No,
for
we
it.
ended up not.
Come near quitting, but how long did you stay at the water plant?
Huh?
How
I was
long?
there 29 years.
And when did they give you that plaque on the wall?
Did he pack them good so they
That
wouldn't
was
break?
after I left there.
I guess. I don't
I've
know.
got,
You don't know how they got them packed.
they're on the wall somewhere.
Yeah, it's right there.
One of them, I can't tell.
Right up
It's one
there.
on this wall.
Now, what year did you start working there?
42.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to work there.
So what did you do before then? Were you?
I drove truck for a wholesale drug company, 10 years. The rest of the time I just loafed, I think.
Did you ever play pool in the town?
Oh, I played a bit
What
of
did he
that.
ever?
Were you? That's where Dad got his pool
Oh.
shark tendencies.
All of us get a great bunch of us friends.
That's where he
get
lived, in the
together
pool room.
and It was,
That's where you met?
That's where he lived.
Oh.
yeah, we'd play pool, we'd, you know,
They
it
had
cost
one
you-
downtown, and
I believe it was 10 cents a game, maybe.
Wow, now it's like $8
I
an
think
hour.
Maybe it was 3 games for a quarter at one time. That's what we used to play.
Now, how did you two meet?
Hmm?
You've been married 69 years.
69 years we
How did you two meet each other?
Oh, I went to school with her one time. When she was a little girl and had long blonde hair hanging clear down her shoulders.
Ooh.
Yeah.
what's he asking?
He's talking about how he met you.
Did you have to ask her?
Then
Laws
I
of
don't
mercy.
know,
He can't remember back that far.
You tell us from your angle, Grandma.
Huh?
What
Oh,
attracted you to
I
Grandpa?
couldn't tell you my story. I'll tell you. It's been up
wasn't
and
good
down.
looks, no thanks.
I started out pretty early. I had to help raise the family up there. You see, there was Charlie and Laddie, and then come me,
Yeah?
and then come a house full till you got 11. So
11. Name all the kids.
Didn't do much.
Name all the kids.
Oh, I don't know. No. You see, Charlie and Laddie and me, and Nell, she was my sister after me, and Hazel, she lives in Huntington. Nell's dead. No, she isn't. She's left.
Charlotte and Lanny and Marlie and Nell
Marlie.
and Hazel and Sil and Leighton and Oscar and Austin and Nana.